We're all set to begin the second half, so let's get back into it. Sandage inbounds it to start the second half. Number 2 goes up, slides in with a soft finger roll. He's 4 for 7 for the game. Tracy Wolfson has more on what went on in halftime. Tracy?
Well, at halftime, I talked with the head coach.
He felt it wouldn't be classy to run up the score and was going to change things in a way to make sure that doesn't happen. Coach said that even though his starters had plenty of energy, he would still rotate in his bench players. He said that it wasn't a question of fatigue, but more of a method of showing different looks on offense. Back to you.
Well done, Tracy. Thank you. Daniel dumps it off, knocks it loose, feeds it to the outside, lets it go. Number 20 snatches it down inside. Daniel, the crossover, fires. No good on the jumper by number 20. They're still up 20. Another steal.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around, then pounced. Such a deep burn.
Nelson. That last shot, good by Nelson. Dickens buries the teardrop layup.
Dickens!
He's shooting 100% for the game. Number 20 releases, misses the deep three-point attempt. But they're still out in front by 20. Stolen away by Daniels. Hammered in on that last dunk.
That's a great example of creating offense from your defense.
But it's recovered by number 2. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by North Carolina A&T. Substitution didn't sit for long, and he's coming back into the ball game. Dickens inbounds the ball, and it's gathered up by Daniels. Slams it home with one hand. 33 points, and he is the leading scorer. Dishes it to the high post. Last basket was made by Dickens. Daniel has been lights out. Number 20 gets it left side. Stolen by Delaware State. Knocks it loose. The Hornets will get this one back. The Aggies are making a few lineup changes. Poked away, but it's recovered by number 2. Mutombo snatches it from way above the rim. The Aggies with a comfortable lead. Unloads. The trifecta by Daniels. He's shooting 33% from downtown. Tipped away, but it's recovered by number 2. Takes it up. Johnson grabs the offensive rebound.
That's how to play this game. Establish position, grab the offensive board, and finish the play. Nicely done.
Daniel, the runner inside, gets nothing but net. They lead 88-63. Knocked loose, and it's scooped up by Daniels. Finishes the fast break with a slam dunk. And they now go up by 27. The steal by Daniels. It's one-on-one. Flashy finish with a reverse dunk. They've now scored 13 unanswered points. The spin move. Bright. Got it! 20 points, and he's the top scorer for his team. Under 16 minutes left in the second half. Goes up. Got the blocking foul and the basket. Nice work. Both teams are making substitutions. Daniel takes it up. He completes the three-point play. Sandage inbounds the ball.
Coach Jackson saw something out there and he wants to make some adjustment. He burned his time out to get his players' attention.
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball. Left corner. Easy look. Oh, net on the shot by Johnson. And they're now down by 28. About 15 and a half minutes left in the second half. Hauled down inside by Bright.
You have to hit that.
Hard to imagine he could get a cleaner look. Goes up. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two.
First team foul. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Substitution on the court.
Nelson got a quick breather, but they need him back on the floor. Gets the second to fall as well. The Aggies are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs. Mutombo inbounds the ball. Bold pass. Turner takes it up. Good look by Nelson. By 28. Goes to the crossover. He attacked it with everything he had, but it still wasn't enough.
Good defense, not letting them jam it home.
In the key.
Nelson.
Drilled by Nelson. He's got 4. Skips it to the right wing. Bright takes it up. Hits the soft reverse layup. But they're still down by 28. Stolen away by number 2. The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
Bright hauls it in. That's his 3rd rebound of the contest.
He might have been thrown off by how wide open he was.
That last shot missed from just inside the arc. Just over 14 minutes left in the second half. From the paint. Brought in by Dickens. But they still lead by 28. The steal by Nelson. Goes up. Slides in with a soft finger roll. He's 3 for 3 for the game. Poked loose, but it's recovered by number 2, Johnson. Gets it to fall. He's shooting 55% for the game.
They're going to stick with them all the way up the floor in the full court man-to-man.
Coleman from the baseline. It falls short, but they're still up by 28. Leads him in. Goes up. Couldn't get the shot, but he was fouled and gets a trip to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Knocks down the first one. Both teams are going to make some substitutions. And he splits the free throws. Daniel from way outside. Johnson pulls it down.
Even for a player with his touch, settling for shots from that deep usually isn't the best option.
Johnson uses the crossover. That last 15-footer dropped in. Daniel has been putting on a clinic. Sandage hauls it down inside.
I don't think he'll miss many more of those looks.
Pokes free, but it's recovered by Johnson. Nothing but net by Johnson. He's 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. The Aggies will try to end this run. That last long 3, nailed by Turner. Stolen away by North Carolina A&T.
Oh, the quick hands. Before they even knew what hit them. He made off with that one.
Sandage inbounds the ball. Takes it up. The long bounce is hauled in by Dickens. Bright. Stuffed. Phenomenal hops help him get a lot of shots.
He also has great instincts, a nose for the ball, and a feel for meeting the shooter's release point.
They get the ball back. Daniel has it on the elbow. Crosses it over. To the rim. Coleman grabs the rebound. Turner yanks down the offensive rebound. Daniels goes up and scores after the quick crossover. They're in front, 108-79. Puts it up. Fought his way inside, and it's snatched down by Sandage. Finished nicely down low on that last shot. Just over 11 minutes left in the second half.
No way he was coming up empty when he got the ball that close to the rim.
And they're now out in front by 29. Knocks it loose, but it's recovered by Johnson. Sandage knocks it down from the wing.
Sandage.
They're now behind by 27. Daniel brings it up. Daniel goes to the crossover. Bright takes it in. Count it, and he'll have a chance for the three-point play. Both teams are making a few lineup changes. Tacks on the free throw for the three-point play. About 10.5 minutes left in the second half. Nice little crossover. To the rim. Snatched off the defensive glass by Bright. He must have thought someone was rotating over to block that.
You can't lose concentration even for a second.
Finishes the coast-to-coast break with a dunk. The Hornets call time, and they've got one left. Dickens inbounds the ball. Tipped away, but it's recovered by number 2. With the crossover.
Number 2 is in a pretty cold stretch right now, Vern, and there's a danger that it's going to start to rub off on the rest of the team.
Ewing beats it to the high post. Number 20 puts up a 3. Good. He's got 3. Knocked loose. And it's gathered up by Daniels. Leads him with the pass. Last shot dropped in by Coleman.
They're getting out in the break on every opportunity. That's been huge for them.
Stolen by Daniels. That last shot was dunked down.
Irrepressible, Vern. These guys just keep coming after you.
We've seen no let-up, that's for sure. Johnson nails the jump shot. But they still trailed by 31. Daniels, the crossover. Throws it up. Buried from beyond the arc by Ewing. He's 1 for 3 for the game. Hooked away. And it's scooped up by Daniels. Ewing hangs, finishes in close. He's shooting 50% for the game. Leads him in, down low.
Right.
Number 20 inbounds the ball. The Aggies carry it up. They're on a 14-4 run. Errant last shot by Daniels.
Just throw it down.
His coach is going crazy on the sidelines. Misfired on that last 3 by Bright. Right around 8 minutes left in the second half. Lucky break for the defense.
Whoever was supposed to be guarding him better wake up, because the next time it won't be a miss.
Takes it up. The finger roll was flipped up and in by Dickens. And they're now behind by 34. Kicks it out to the perimeter. Shepard hands it off. Coleman shoots the 3. Number 20 hauls in the board. Crosses it over. Bounces it to the perimeter. Passes. Number 20 releases. Misses the jumper. But they're still out in front by 34. Poked loose. But it's recovered by number 2. Johnson fires from 11 feet out. The bucket is good, and he'll have a chance for one more.
A superior effort to fight through the foul and put it down. Strong move, Vern.
Good for the three-point play. Number 20 inbounds the ball. Daniel has been putting on a clinic. Gets it, right wing. Grabbed by Bright. That's his 6th rebound of the game. The steal by Daniels. Last shot stuffed through for 2.
What a move. Tremendous agility.
That's going to be a major highlight for years to come. Takes a 3. Drained by Johnson. He's got 17. Errant last shot by Bright.
He isn't known as an inside threat, and misses like that demonstrate why.
Top of the key. Passes it to the elbow. Daniel takes the shot. Hits the tray. He's shooting 33% from three-point range. The quick shot.
A dynamite bounce pass. The D never saw it coming.
Saw it going, though, right into the net. And it's gathered up by Johnson. Lays it up and in.
Johnson.
He's got 11. The Aggies have got a nice lead. Daniel goes up, lays it right in. They're ahead, 133 to 102. Sandage. Dishes to the stripe. Cuts off the pass.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around, then pounced. Such a thief, Vern.
Hooked away. And it's scooped up by Daniels. Dumps it down on the breakaway. They got on this roll a while ago and just haven't looked back. Johnson catches it. Right wing. Last shot was buried for 3. Coleman inbounds the ball.
You cannot leave him open like that. The coach is saying, hey, how about a little defense?
Pokes 3. And it's controlled by North Carolina A&T. Takes it up. A huge dunk to polish off the break. And they're now up by 34. Feeds left wing.
Tremaine Johnson.
About 4.5 minutes left in the second half. Tosses it up. The triple was off the mark by Daniels. But they're still out in front by 32. Stolen away by Daniels. That last shot is dunked down.
Daniels, he's a scoring machine out there, and he's stepping up big time and contribute a huge portion of their offense.
Tipped away, and it's gathered up by Daniels. Dunks it down on the breakaway by 36.
It's like a library here, Vern. We need some excitement to get this crowd going.
Number 2 goes up, gently drops it in. But they're still behind by 34. Launches it. Not there by Ewing. But they still lead by 34. Another rip. It's 1-on-1. Daniels takes it up. Jams it in. He's shooting 57% for the game. Knocked loose. But it's recovered by number 2. Goes airborne. Slams it home to finish the break. He's got 78. Sandage inbounds the ball. Johnson to the bucket. Lays it right in.
Johnson.
He's 10 for 15 for the game. Shoots from the elbow. Bounced off the front rim by Coleman. But they're still up by 36. Johnson dumps it off. Bright gets the offensive rebound. Backs down. Johnson takes it up. Gently drops it in.
Johnson.
And they now trail by 34. Daniel skips it to the wing. The quick shot was missed by number 20. But they're still up by 34. Knocks it loose. And it's scooped up by Daniels. Slams home the jam on the breakaway. They're leading 149 to 113.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Coleman inbounds the ball. 1:52 left in the game. Puts up the tray. Corralled by Sandage.
Might have rushed that one just a little bit. There was plenty of time on the shot clock, but he got a little over-anxious.
Poked loose, but it's recovered by number 2. Johnson hangs in the air, flips it in for 2. He's got 26. Daniel is feeling it out there. Puts it up. The three-point attempt missed by Ewing, but they're still out in front by 34. Johnson behind the arc, hits it, but they're still down by 31. Goes up, hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Second team foul. Shooting 2.
Daniel takes it up. Both teams are making substitutions. Goes up. He's off on the seconds. The second chance points were cashed in by Coleman. And they now lead by 34. Dickens fires. And the ball will land out of bounds after the errant shot.
Substitution.
Both teams will make some substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
North Carolina A&T wants more experience out on the floor, and they're bringing on the senior.
49 seconds left in the game. Dicey pass. Stolen by number 2.
I don't think they can come back. There's too far to climb in too short a time.
That last 16-footer was off the mark. Rush brings it up court. Stolen away by Delaware State.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
That last long 2
That's
was
his
missed
second
by number 2.
personal foul. 15
Knocks down the first one.
Shooting 2.
And he'll come away 1 of 2. Shepard. Coleman gets it outright. Ewing catches it out left. Passes to the right. And that's all for this one. The Hornets, a ton of points to 121. And now it's time to show you our player of the game.